going on, guys? I'm just checking, see if I'm recording, which I am, thankfully, which is fantastic. What I'm currently doing is I'm going to go through sort of my tactics now. You'll notice that there's actually no camera on anymore. That's because I've decided to take it away. I think personally that I spend too much time focusing on the camera and not enough focusing on the actual games itself. So instead, I am going to go through and I'm going to basically talk you through my tactic. You will have seen it, but I play a 4-1-2-2-1 or a 4-1-4-1 defensive mid-wide. Sorry if you could hear that, I've just turned the fan off. So with that, I'm playing a box-to-box mid. Start with the keeper. Don't know where that went. So start with the sweeper keeper. Just because I find it's easier to play a sweeper keeper playing out to two ball-playing defenders. This is actually a tactic my friend used that he sent me, that I've sort of changed a little bit. It didn't have the box-to-box mid or the Mazzala. I think that's how you say it or pronounce it. But yeah, I find it sort of easier to take a template and then use it and build it from there. This formation has worked fantastically for me, and it has been doing since I first started playing. So I've never actually changed. Me and my friend have just started an online save where I'm using a 3 at the back formation that plays completely narrow. It's quite an interesting one, and I don't know if I could potentially implement it into the championship. I don't think so, but I'm always willing to try. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. But back to what I was saying. I'm sure you all know what complete wingback does. So if you didn't, the complete wingback loves to attack. Whilst he's capable of occupying his defensive duties, his natural inclination is to affect the game with the opposition in the opposition's defensive third, roaming from his position. Now I always have them on support. So with the support duty, the complete wingback will look to combine his attacking instincts with some defensive responsibilities in an effort to balance the team. That is on both sides. Abita's fantastic at it. I didn't realise that until I signed him. I'm so happy with that signing now. What I'm going to do is I am going to try to hopefully build a side that is entirely homegrown. I've been looking at some challenges I could do with this, and I'd like to set out my challenge, which is have a team full of homegrown players. If I can get them, that's fantastic. I know I've got some players that don't count as homegrown, and hopefully I will sell those. But back to the tactic. We have two ball-playing defenders, so they are... the main job of the ball-playing defenders is to stop opposing attackers from playing and clear the ball from danger when required. However, unlike standard central defenders, the ball-playing defender is encouraged to launch defence-splitting through balls from deep to generate counter-attacking opportunities. Now, you all know what defend does, that the defensive duty does, so I won't go into that. You can read it on the screen. But think players like Aymeric Laporte, who has that ability to absolutely throw a mad defence-splitting pass, or Virgil van Dijk, for example. Both of those are fantastic examples of ball-playing defenders. So you've got Stojanovic playing as a sweep keeper who will come out and share sort of defensive duties in a lot of way. He will travel some distance outside of his area and be happy to move out with the ball at his feet. And so he effectively plays as a sweeper for the back line, which is fantastic and exactly what we need. Now we've got Paddy McNair at deep line playmaker, so he's hitting balls to in reality he's probably hitting them to Roberts, to Fletcher, to Saville and Tav, who are then going to go on and play to our deep line forward Assombalonga. Now I'm sure you know, box to box midfielder, think Yaya Toure-esque, who will sort of track back and also be up there trying to attack as well. Mazzala's job is sort of more, from what I recognise. Right, so I was wrong. But so this modern interpretation of the mezzala, a central player that likes to drift wide and operate in the half spaces. The mezzala is essentially a central half/half winger who likes to do his defending slightly further up the field, although he does generally have less defensive responsibility. With an attack duty, the mezzala will often leave his midfield responsibilities to his teammates while mainly looking to make attacking contributions in the final third, as opposed to a box-to-box midfielder who is non-stop and will always be up and down the pitch. Our inside forwards, Roberts and Fletcher, they aim to cut inside from the flanks and run directly at the centre of the opposition's defence, and works best when the player's strongest foot is opposite to the flank he is playing on. Don't think that's the case with Roberts. I could be wrong though. I can't remember where you find out which foot he prefers. Attributes, maybe? This is going to be so glaring. I have no idea. I've scrolled through all those. I have no idea why. Let's have a look in training. Does it tell you there? Coach report, maybe? No. I am so unsure. Progress, advice, reports, coach report, maybe? No. Analysis? No. I have no idea. But I don't think he prefers. Oh, it was there in front of me. So he's a lot stronger on his left, which he's playing on the right, which does make sense. Now Fletcher is reasonable on his left, but better on his right. So yeah, I am actually playing them correctly. Just a second again. Sorry about this. Right, so just worked out. I'm currently on 7 minutes, so I will get on with playing a bit more. So finally, though, we have Somblonga as a deep line forward. He does make more sense as a complete forward, and we may come to change that. Although I'm worried if I do, will it affect the dynamism of the midfield potentially? As you can see, we go with an attacking mentality. We pass into space, play out of defence, run at their defence, work ball into the box, play for set pieces, be expressive, overlap on the left, overlap on the right. So your left and right back are sprinting up there, and we play at high tempo, quick passes. That's what we like to do. Now we are taking short kicks, distributing to centre backs, distributing it quick. We're countering and we counter press them. And out of possession, we defend wider. We've got a much higher defensive line. Higher defensive line. We have a much higher line of engagement. We play extremely urgently. We prevent short goalkeeper distribution. So think Aguero's style of running at a goalkeeper to make sure that they don't go too short. They have to go long. And we get stuck in, which is probably going to be a cause for concern because I reckon we'll actually end up with a fair few yellows or reds, and we use tight marking, so we're all up in the business effectively. So I'm just going to get to the point of the Salford City game. As I tried to explain the other day, not very well, but I've completely decided to change how I'm gonna go through things. I am now going to instead of playing lots of games on the actual video, I'm going to play one game. So in this case, I'm going to play against against Salford. I'm going to record that. Then I'm going to, in fact, you know what? I'm going to sim Salford. I'm going to then film the Blackburn game. So we've got Blackburn, and then I will sim the Wigan Athletic game, because I think Blackburn, out of those two, I know they are very similar in stature and area, so one's 12th and one's 13th. I think I would rather watch the Blackburn game. So I am going to pause this here as I've reached 9 minutes. Pause it here, and I will sim it while you are on screen, and then we'll then probably play the Blackburn game. So just a moment. So we are back again, and I know I should probably just sort it out. So we are instead using a proper Bandicam and buying it. I will do when I get paid, I think. So gonna set a quick timer for 9 minutes. That'll go off shortly. Well, 9 minutes time. Instant result this quickly, and George Friends, yep. So in effect, Robbie Keane will take over. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's fine. We win 2-0 against Salford. That's fantastic. We can view the highlights actually. I might start doing that. I will decide. So we had a Sombalonga with a penalty. He made 2 chances, 2 key passes, and had 1 assist, which was to our boy Tav, who also created 1 key pass. See, this is the perfect play we've got from Paddy McNair here. 4 key passes. Harold Makudi, 1 key pass. Ayala, none. I think that we actually did really well. We did not take Roberts off. We did put Fletcher on for, I imagine, Ravel Morrison maybe. I'm not sure who would have gone and played out left there. But yeah, we won that. We through to round 2 of the Carabao, and as we all know, our actual club vision is to get to the 3rd round minimum. So far we're getting through that. We want to finish top half, and so far we're on course for doing that. So I'm going to leave it here and then come back so I can play the Blackburn game. I'm not going to let you see the boring stuff. And oh wait, we've got the draw. So if we draw all teams, we've got Derby in the next round, which I don't think is a game I wanted. I think I'd have liked someone easier, but I think if we can come away from the Derby game with a win, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We'd have something to play for then. As I did mention earlier, I am going to start a bit more of a challenge where I do only sign English players. Now, I realise I should have set that at the start. If I check on active deals, I don't know where. Oh, Matthew Bonswell's from England, so we're fine on that. He's got a fair bit of potential ability actually. I'm very happy with that signing. He's from Nottingham originally. I wonder when he moved to. Who's Willie Orban? A defender, 26. Oh, I recognise him from a video somewhere. Hungarian centre back. So he went from Forest to Leipzig on an undisclosed. He's coming to Middlesbrough on a free transfer, actually, which is an absolute steal then in reality. I will take that. And like I say, I will be back just a moment to do the Blackburn Rovers game. Just a moment. So guys, we are back once again, and that is going to be our game against Blackburn. Hopefully we win this. I don't think the noise is on. It shouldn't be, and no, it's not. Once again, we're fine on that. I think this is the strongest squad we could have played. I'm just going to go through now, end that team talk. Nobody actually seems to care about team talks on the start anymore. They all just listen keenly. There's no positive reaction. We only have the one team leader on the pitch, which is unfortunate, and that's in George Friend. We've got Fry on the bench, who is... I don't know why. I think it's because he's at such a low level of sharpness. Match sharpness. That doesn't make sense. I've never quite understood that. Can't lie to you. George Friend is as captain. This will be a big game for us. So if we get underway, I'm gonna probably wait for a while to start demanding anything. We'll see how we go to start with. If we end up playing well, we possibly won't have to deal with it, which we haven't. So Bradley Johnson scores off of an assist by Bradley Dack for them. So that was a fantastic goal. They've got Stuart Downing playing for them. Jesus. Stojanovic had no chance. Not good. Not good. I'm not happy with that. So hopefully our boys book their ideas up. We had no shots on target so far. We've got none off target. In reality, we're being absolutely battered by Blackburn. Or Blackburn. I don't know. I said Blackburn. We've got 62% possession, which is fantastic, but we're not going anywhere with it. That's what we need to be doing. We've got nothing here. We're in 11th now. Demand more. Jesus Christ, that was a very, very tough one. We'll go with an aggressive, show me something the second half. Jesus Christ, it's such. Honestly, I said Blackburn would be the harder of the two games. Assombalonga's on a run and it goes nowhere. Bradley Daxon almost scores again. So we're gonna, you know what? Next time it'll be a case of tightening up. Patrick Roberts on a yellow card, fantastic. Stojanovic making an absolute pearler of a save there. Will he save anything next? Fine. This is a very poor showing. I didn't really want to bring Ayala, Fry on yet, but we're gonna have to. Who else is looking pretty not sharp? Patrick Roberts. I've got no right winger, and I should have signed someone for that position. I'm gonna throw. We don't have a right back as an option. We'll go Nemecha. We'll play Nemecha there. Can Assombalonga play there comfortably? Not comfortably. We'll play Nemecha as a inside forward. We'll see if that pays off. I can't see it doing so. It might be a case that we bring Gusted on. Fletcher's having a rancid game as well. You know what? Assombalonga's having a terrible game. I don't want to play Gusted because I want to sell him. But I'm making all three subs now. So lo and behold, we'll get an injury. So Fletcher on a run. I don't know if he shot there or what, but that was a lot closer from Nemecha. This team is not playing how I'd expect this team to play. We're sat 10th now, which either way is not good when you look at it. Let's see if showing some frustration or show some passion will work. A 1-1 draw would be absolutely fantastic. Gusted probably steps up. No, Nemecha save. That is not good. We had a penalty, we didn't score it. Not a good turn of events, not fantastic at all. Right, Shotton's looking quite worse for wear. Dykesteel could have been the one we should have put on the bench. So I thought we would have got a draw here. We didn't. I can only hit them with an aggressive. I'm far from pleased with that result. I'm really not happy with that. Honestly, that was truly terrible. I think Dykesteel coming in is going to be this is the back four I want to keep fit if possible. Dykesteel, Ayala, Fry, and Abita, they would be the ideal. Yeah, this is very poor, very poor. I'm not happy with that at all. This is where we need Will Smallbone to come in, and I'm not happy with Ravel Morrison. As good of a player as I imagine he probably is. I'm not happy with it. We'll see. So I'm going to once again pause the video and then start again. This is very unprofessional, I just keep telling you, but I'd rather be honest. I am not fantastic at playing doing the videos. So I'm going to go on. Not happy with the Blackburn result, not in the slightest. It was poor. I think we probably sit. Where do we sit now? 12th. We sit 12th in the table. We've got 4 points from 3 games. 2 games, yeah, 3 games. I think it was very poor. Not changing this squad for the slightest. I would rather play this squad because I want to see if it works. So Robbie Keane can do one. 10 press conference. We want to bounce back with a win. We'll rotate the normal amount. This is his sort of match. Could be. Right, like I say, once again, I'm going to pause it and then I will be back with you, ready for the game. Yo, back once again, and this is our third and final game of the video. It is going to be another instant result. Hopefully we take something out of this. If not, obviously we'll be gutted. it's such a shame that we've not actually took a win out of anything but the Salford game, and the manager at Wigan is tipping us for relegation, or just to avoid it. So hopefully we can prove him wrong. Instant result. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's hopefully get something. I can't see it. We did. We get a fantastic 1-0 win with a Patrick Roberts goal. Dijksteel with a player of the match performance. Basically created everything. 7.9 rating. How did Roberts do? 7 rating. That's fantastic. I'm so happy about that. Will Smallbone is the player we've got on loan from Southampton, who came and ended up being a bit of a good player. I'm very happy that he managed to come in and have a good game. That's great news. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. I've always identified with this style of play. I want to play this way so it gives us the strongest chance to succeed. Great stuff. So we finally get a win in the league. We've got, 2 maybe? We are I think someone else will overtake, because I think we were an early game, but we'll get to the point where we know. Let's have a look. I think some teams will have played on the Wednesday, some played on the Tuesday, which hopefully that is the case. So even after every team's played, it still sits as 6th, which means challenging playoffs, which would be ideal, but I don't think we've got the facility to challenge in the Premier League yet. The ideal is to get to the Premier League and stay there either this season or the season after. I do, provided we stay up in the Premier League, want to then challenge for Europe. One day potentially win the league. That would be the best plan. All the while building an entirely English-based team. That will be the goal. And hopefully we can do that with a few plucky loan signs and some fantastic bits of transfer know-how and knowledge, I suppose. So that is going to be it, guys. That's everything done in this game. This video so far. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have watched it, please leave a like and even a comment just to show your support or give me a bit of a critique. That would be ideal, and I would really, really appreciate that. So thank you, guys. You've been fantastic. Thanks.